So it's been a little while since I've done a breakdown on crypto total market cap. So if you want to follow along with me, this is TradingView. If you go to index, so click here, go to index and then type in total, it'll bring up the choice for crypto total market cap. Like I said, it's been a while since I've looked at it. It's been a while since I've broken it down. So I thought it'd be important to check in on and see how things are going since it's been so long. But this is the monthly chart. But before we get into it and I share my thoughts, be sure to like, subscribe, leave comments. I appreciate your viewership. I really do. And if you have any suggestions or any questions, or if you want me to take a look at certain securities, feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I'll be happy to do so. Uh, just released a brand new course with By the Hood University called God Charts and So Shall You. It's about price action and practical psychology. It's a part two to the introduction course that we dropped last year. You can get both courses in a bundle for $200. But if you don't need, maybe you've already had part one and you just need part two, it's $129. You can go to godchartsandsoshallyou.com, or you can go to chartsandpriceaction.com to get that course, or just read more about our offerings in that area. I also have the link in the description box for you to check out, as well as some of my other offerings. So I also do, one-on-one consultations. So feel free to hit me up, and I'm happy to do a sit down with you and talk about what you may need and how I can help. But let's go ahead and jump into crypto total market cap. So again, this is the monthly chart, and I'm gonna delete some of my trend lines here because they're old, and I want to get a fresh view of what's going on with the crypto market as a whole. So overall trend, it appears that it has not been broken at this time. Not quite yet. So that area there, in my opinion, is the kind of the more recent overall trend on crypto total market cap. So what I'd be paying close attention to on this monthly chart is what it does here in this demand zone. So as you can see, when crypto total market cap comes down into this area, it typically pops. So buying volume comes into the crypto markets, and crypto starts to run as a whole. So I pay close attention to that. And one area specifically that I'd be looking for, or a number at least, for the month of April, is this 1.88 trillion, as well as about the top of this demand zone that I've identified, which is right around, looks like 1.95 trillion. So it's sitting just slightly above that number as I record this video. And as you can see, we got higher lows over the past few months here on crypto total market cap. Got some bearish momentum, but not very strong right now, and it could strengthen. So one thing that I would do is set an alert on this trend line, especially since it runs right through this demand zone here, to see if this continues to hold throughout the month, or if it folds and heads down this way. So chance that if that 1.88 trillion gives way, then maybe it comes down to the bottom of this demand zone, or maybe lower. So the bottom of that zone is about 1.75 trillion, and anywhere below that, the buyers' money really starts to pour into the crypto markets. Um, after 1.75 trillion, then maybe looking at the lower 1.6s on down to 1.5. Now, if that gives way, then I'd be looking to see if crypto comes down, maybe closer to the 1.3 to 1.2 area. Too early to know right now, so just something to be paying attention to uh, at this time. Like I said, just for the month of April so far, 1.95 trillion and 1.88 trillion are the first couple of numbers that I will be looking for to the downside, and then to the upside, this 10 period moving average, which is right around 2.05 trillion. So far, ever since crypto total market cap dropped below the 10 period moving average back in January, it has failed every attempt at getting above it. So far this month, and it's still early, so far this month it has that remains to be the case. So again, be watching that level to the upside. What else can I say about the monthly chart? Looks like we see an inverse rising wedge situation happening here as well, which is typically a bullish pattern, but it doesn't always have to be. You know what I'm saying? So definitely something to be keeping an eye on. But going into another level to be watching for this month, around 210 to 212, 2.1 to 2.12 trillion. So not a very wide range on the crypto total market cap, but again, like I said in my Ethereum video, it appears as though something might be happening or brewing with on the horizon. I'm sorry, with the crypto market as a whole, with the possibility that there, I'm seeing maybe three possibilities here. Either crypto total market cap rises above 2.1 trillion going into the month of May and June, or it falls below 1.88 trillion, or it could also kind of trade between those levels as well. So what we've seen in the crypto, in the Ethereum video that I just put out on my channel, um, what was I saying? So what we've seen, yeah, with volatility, is that volatility has been slowly leaving the crypto market, or really, yeah, slowly leaving the crypto markets. But maybe that volatility is starting to come back soon, or will be coming back soon. So definitely be paying attention to that. So that's pretty much all I can say about or all I will say about the monthly chart as of right now. And we'll get into the weekly chart in just a second. Let's see here. All right, so the weekly chart, you can see that it's trading in a range here. And I'm just going to draw a rectangle to better identify that range. Um, roughly between this area overall is where crypto total market cap is. And like I said, that monthly level represented by the black trend line. So far this week it's holding above that level. So, be watching that on the weekly chart. Be watching about 1.91, the low 1.9s, um, as far as where this could possibly close this week, and where we be looking to see if it holds. Um, Although bearish momentum is fairly weak right now, it's also kind of flat. So that's why we've seen that range be tighter as well. And on the weekly chart, Unlike the monthly chart, the price is trading above its 10-period moving average. So um, be looking for that to see if it continues to hold its support, especially if that monthly level gives way around the low 1.9s 9 area. Um, let's see what else. Looks like we have a symmetrical triangle situation happening here on the weekly chart as well. Um, so yeah, so definitely a symmetrical triangle situation going on this weekly chart, and again, kind of lining up with the key levels that I gave for the month of April. But about that 2.12 area, as you can see, that's where it, or really 2.13, that's where it failed over the past 2 weeks. And then it's come down into this demand zone, and so far it's holding for this week. Um, as far as the downside is concerned, 1.66 trillion. So a bit of a bigger range here on the weekly chart than what we saw on the monthly chart with the monthly time frame. So I'm gonna actually make this a different color so that I'm able to distinguish between the different trend lines and know, keep everything in the proper context. All right, so purple is my weekly area that I'm looking at. And of course, the triangle represents the overall range. So phase three of the market cycle, possibly it's just consolidating here on the weekly chart. Again, like we saw with Bitcoin, what we saw with Ethereum, and what we're seeing with the overall market. So those are a couple of levels that I pay attention to as far as the weekly chart is concerned. Um, I'd be super confident that it will be coming down possibly to 1.6 or 1.7-ish, but like I said, we got a monthly level running right through there. So pay very close attention to that. And I may just, chill on crypto until maybe I'll give it a few days to see if this monthly level gives way. If it does, then maybe I'd look to go short, um, on a continuation type situation after this reversal has printed for this current week. Um, Daily chart probably won't show me much of anything different. Um, as you can see, the daily chart is also respecting that range. It We got a small little transition into phase four of the market cycle here, with the price currently holding in this demand zone. So this demand zone also kind of syncs up with that monthly level. So when you have prices sitting at levels that are significant on higher time frames, and I've said this in other videos, they tend to be more significant levels. So if this level gives way, that's definitely something that's really important to pay attention to. But if it holds, then there's a possibility of crypto total market cap maybe heading back over 2 trillion. So there would possibly be some opportunity to the bullish side on this one. And really, for me, if that were the case, I would be looking to exit my bullish positions, probably right around that 210, 2.1 ish area. Also notice that the 10-period moving average is starting to curl down. So we really have a bearish signal here on crypto total market cap. But like I said, it's so far holding at this support level. So uh, I'm going to be watching this over the course of the day. And of course, crypto days are different than, stock market. I want to say a new candle for the daily chart prints at around 7-8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, I'm a little confused about it now since daylight savings time, but yeah, so that's pretty much it when it comes to crypto total market cap. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Um, Feel free to watch this thing with me and see what you discover. Share your thoughts as well if you've given this a look. And again, if you have any requests, I take requests all the time. Feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.